how motivation in dog training protocols are overlooked. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, so especially when it comes to behavior mod stuff, right? But in all the dog training things, we have a culture now that is advocating for a lot of the use of rewards, right? In training. So we have all kinds of, if you talk to most canine veterinary behaviorists and those kinds of things, any solution they're going to give you to a problem is going to be management and the use of positive reinforcement, right? And so one, that's a sort of limited view, but the truth of the matter is there's remarkably little information in those circles about how to maximize motivation when you're working in a system that requires motivation from the dog. And so, unfortunately, I think maybe because it's hard physically, right? That it's a little more demanding, and you're talking about giving solutions to people that may or may not physically be able to carry out some of the stuff you want them to carry out. So people typically are talking about when they're talking about rewards, they're talking only about food, right? And they're talking about how do you get a dog motivated for food? You find a tasty treat, you try novelty, you skip a meal here or there or whatever it is. But that's about the limits of a lot of people's discussion of motivation and increasing motivation. And there's so much more to it. Obviously, to me, one of the big things for a lot of dogs is the dynamic aspects of it, being able to play with your dog with toys, play with your dog with food, making more dynamic types of rewards. So there's a lot of methods that primarily come from the world of sport dog training, right? That can help increase motivation. But I'm always sort of surprised, and I have no idea why that is, other than the fact that maybe it's difficult, right? And it's time consuming to construct that, but there's very little attention paid to how to build motivation in companion dogs in behavior mod cases from people that are advocating the use of rewards as tools to solve your problems.